a person in the comments saying called Sex Slave Kokichi? And why is their comment, what in the Kentucky Fried Fuck did I just read?
I'm suffering.
Oh my god, I need to say.
Continue to next part.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. I just want to say comment.
Oh god, that is.
Hang on, I'm downloading this as a reaction image, bro. There, now I can send you that whenever, whatever you say confuses me.
But can't I? I'm just.
What?
Why?
What do you mean, what?
I have no idea.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Wait. It, who says this? Or I'm just gonna say it because it says Nagito coughed dryly next.
All right.
Wait, no. Oh, I know. I think it's the guy you're voicing because Nagito replied. Okay.
It happened, didn't it?
Wait, no. This is a new character.
It happened, didn't it?
It's a woman.
It happened, didn't it?
No, you gotta do a female voice. Please do a female. I want to hear you do a female voice.
It happened, didn't it? I don't know what weapons sound like.
Nagi, you don't know what weapons sound like? Women are not objects.
I said women, you deaf.
Said what? Anyway, Nagito coughed dryly as the last drop of bile trickled out of his throat and spat out into the toilet bowl, making sure his stomach had done enough flip-flops. He slowly pushed himself up onto his feet, with the edge of the bowl supporting his weight. Chiaki helped him a little bit by carrying him by the armpits. I don't know, Nagito replied hoarsely, the acidic bile leaving a burning feeling in his throat. Maybe.
Let me check.
Chiaki offered as she sat Nagito onto the toilet after putting the lid on. She raised his shirt and examined his midsection. Sure enough, there was a round blob the size of a ping pong ball nestled comfortably right on the spot. Nagito could tell by Chiaki's facial expression upon seeing the blob that their suspicions were confirmed. Shit! Nagito cursed. Bagel! And it had to happen today of all.
Did you just say bagel?
Shut up! That's how I do the voice. As you can tell, it was the day of Rantaro's ex. Dude, okay. First of all, the reason why I said bagel is because the meme is that guy really bagels.
All right,
So
sure.
to do his voice to get into character, I say bagel. It really helps to get into the voice, even though it's fucking garbage.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Anyway, as you can tell, it was the day of Rantaro's execution, where he was taken down to the firing range of the army barracks, where the city council, the mayor, and selected citizens of Danganronpa, Monokuma included, would be there to witness the event, while the rest of the characters would watch it live through the television. Nagito was at first advised against attending the execution, but he insisted on going, saying that if his master had to go, he should be the last person to see sending him off. The execution was scheduled roughly an hour before the next trial, but half an hour before the execution time when they were about to make their move to the army barracks from home. Nagito was seen whizzing past everybody, making a direct beeline to the nearest bathroom and puking his guts out.
Wow. Well, he is a scumbag. I forgot what voice.
Scumbag!
I said scumbag.
You said you accidentally said scum, but it doesn't matter. Chiaki stated as she gave a glass of water to, to Nagito for him to gargle uh, the aftertaste off his mouth.
His genetics might breed faster than when it takes about a week for a regular boy to conceive.
I don't know who said that, and that's what confuses me.
Chiaki.
Or Chiaki, first of all. Second of all, yeah, probably. Nagito saw as he laid his hand over his still flat belly, caressing it unconsciously. He had told Rantaro that he would be glad to carry his child. He's pregnant?
I thought that was the pickle.
Yeah. But he didn't think it would be that soon. But he didn't think it would be that soon.
Uh, Are you sure you want the execution to go now?
But Lawrence restart.
Are you sure you want to go to the execution now? That you're that you're like this?
Chiaki asked worriedly. What you talking about? Nagito replied incredulously. Of course I do. This is something Rantaros must know. He's gotta know. Bagel! Ah! He's gotta know that even when he's gone, part of him is still in me. That his legacy will live on.
Legacy?
Chiaki eyed him warningly.
You're not even thinking of asking a child can,
Oh God!
to continue what he couldn't finish, are you?
Oh dear God! No, dear God! Well, no, I wouldn't put it that way. Nagito backed away a little at the look that Chucky gave him. Well, I'm a pedophile. I just wanted the kid to remember his or her is all, so that Rentaro would not be forgotten just like that. Or, bagel man, and that whatever Rentaro did, I want the kid to be proud of his or her father.
Not ashamed.
That's what I said.
Nagitaro, you understand that you're putting yourself up in a dangerous position.
Lawrence, what did you say at the start?
Nagitaro.
Nectar. Just say like Nagito.
Now, Cheeto, you understand you're putting yourself in a dangerous position. My mom. Not to mention Monokuma has finally, and his family will be dragged onto this as well. You were always carrying scumbags as spawn, and knowing Monami, she would go to the ends of Danganronpa to protect you from the advances of the army barracks and the city council. Until, until,
It'll.
and it'll probably cost her and her family's life. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Bagel man, I know. Ask for my mom. I didn't ask for Monokuma's pity. Nagito frowned as he as he got up and composed himself, washing his face and smoothing his hair. Yes, he gave me a job, took me took me into his home, and I'm grateful for that. But honestly speaking, I've never asked for it.
Nagito, please reconsider. It's a baby we're talking about.
Why do you always call me Nagito like some stranger? Nagito turned to him suddenly. Him?
Yeah?
Him?
Yes?
Wait, Chiaki's a man now?
Yeah. A man got another man pregnant.
Fair enough. You only seem to call me Nagito. Sorry about thing. How long have we been friends, Ski? What does it take for you to call me by my first name without making it like some sort of business transaction? And I appreciate if you didn't call the kid a spawn. It's a kid, not a. It's not a kid. It's a disease, figuratively speaking. And I don't plan to stay here much longer anyway. So you don't have to worry your cherry ass about Monami's well-being. Oh yeah, that ass.
What do you mean by that?
Chalky ass. Surprised at Nagito's last statement. Can you do the voices now? I'm starting to cringe. Just do his voice. Just do all the voices at
Can
this
we
point.
just go now?
Nagito sighed and straightened his collar, deliberately changing the subject.
I don't want Monica, but it suddenly
Ah, sir! That's not the other man. This is pregnant man.
I don't want Monica suddenly poking his nose through the door and asking how I'm doing. And that's stuff.
Okay, you can say fuck, but not shit. You can read about someone getting their fucking ass poked into by Pickle Rick, but you can't say shit. Got it.
My mom will get mad at me.
I thought your mom was dead.
Oh, no, she's standing right there, dude. Oh, never mind, that's a pedophile. Just
What's
keep
the
reading.
difference? Chiaki frowned and followed after him. Monami, as expected, asked about him. But Nagito tucked his shirt in to cover his belly and waved his concern away, smiling as casually as he could as he passed it as nervousness over the event, still insisting on going, despite Monami advising him against Chiaki. Before Nagito got into the car, grabbed his shoulder, whispered into his ear persistently, "What the fuck is that grammar? I'm sorry, this grammar is terrible." Monami advising him against Chiaki before Nagito got into the car, grabbed his shoulder, whispering into his ear persistently. Am I the dumb one? Or is this grammar just ass?
We're only halfway done.
Oh, fuck. Alright, read nerd.
You still gonna explain what you meant by those words later, Nagito?
The atmosphere was solemnly quiet as everyone stood at their designated spectators area in the firing range. Monami, who had the front row alongside the city council, had her hands on Nagito's shoulders, letting him know that she'll be with him every step of the way, while stood just behind the both of them like a bodyguard usually do. Wait, what did I? Oh, I didn't read ahead. Okay, the grammar's just ass. Nagito swallowed, his heart pounding against his chest at the impending doom that would soon befall his master. Everyone held their breath as the handcuffed Rantaro was brought out and forward to the firing range. Nagito almost forgot how to breathe as he saw the state his beloved master was in. His eyes were even more sunken than the last time he saw him, and his hair was in a matted mess. His face and body was covered with old and fresh wounds and lesions. Lesions? Lessons? Whatever.
Lashings?
Probably lashings. The new ones probably because he put up a struggle before being brought here. Chiaki shot him back when they were still in V2 and were still enemies. What the fuck? He got shot?
Keep reading.
He was still half naked with the same black pants on, and he could see that the chest and stomach area was the parts that sustained the most injuries. He was still resisting a little when he was brought to the center of the firing range, but as soon as he caught sight of Nagito standing there looking at him sadly, he stopped struggling and slouched a little, finally accepting his fate.
Any last words or requests come before your execution?
The prison warden asked as he stepped up to Rantaro once he was within the designated spot of the firing range.
As a matter of fact, yes. I want you to remove my handcuffs.
Rantaro replied and when his captors gave him a warning look and the warden was in alert, he rolled his eyes and sighed.
I just want to give my baby one last hug. Is that so much for a dying man to offer?
Ask.
Ask, or am I backing you out on this offer?
Or are you backing out on your offer? You cannot.
I'm
But the
sorry, I'm
story.
literally murdering my throat to do this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Alright. After eyeing Rantaro warily, looking to see any signs of foul play, the prison warden found none and gave the green light for the virus's captors to undo his handcuffs. While Rantaro massaged his wrist to bring the blood flow back in his hands, the prison warden gave eye contact to Monami, gesturing her to let Nagito come up and give the scum his last request. Almost hurriedly, the boy came up to his master and gave him a bear hug, when Taro reciprocating the gesture.
You look awful.
Nagito whispered bitterly, his voice choked.
What have they done to you? No, not. Oh, yeah.
What?
Hold on, wait. No,
Do
it's
you have
bad.
water?
What?
Like, do you have water?
No.
You should get water if you're gonna continue doing the voice like that.
Not as bad as what they got.
Oh, a fucking gremlin! What the
Not as bad as what.
fuck? Just go back to the other room. Just go back to the other room.
Not as bad as what. I can't go back. I messed up too much.
No, no, go back, go back, go back.
Not as bad as what they're going to me later. Smooth skin.
What? See,
You're
what?
going. I said smooth skin since he sounds like a freaking ghoul.
True. Rentaro replied just as softly.
But
Softly? That was soft? What the fuck?
at least don't be quick.
Yeah, bro, that's pretty soft.
Why? Why does it have to come down to this, Rantaro? Why? I don't know, baby. I don't know, baby. This is just how it is, I suppose, for it's come by, baby.
You sound like a smoker. Sound like you've been smoking for 45 years and you're only 6.
Yeah, but
When,
sorry.
when Taro held him close and tilted the Nagito's head so that he was looking up at him. Nagito knew every little gesture his beloved master made by now, closing his eyes and going on tiptoes, not caring about the crowd before him. He shared a deep, passionate kiss with him, igniting a fire deep within him that he was certain will never go out as long as he lived. He wished this moment would stand still and last forever, but unfortunately, it was just wishful thinking.
Alright, boys! Time's up!
That was out of fucking nowhere! Okay. Nagito reluctantly let go of his oral hold on his master's lips at the tap of his shoulder by the prison warden. For a second, he tiptoed again and whispered at Rotaro's ears while putting his hand secretly on his midsection.
I'm pregnant!
Sir, that is a Nagito.
I know.
Oh. Oh, wait. You just like. He goes right next to his ear and just screams, I'm pregnant!
Yeah.
Alright, I got it. Rentaro widened his eyes in shock upon hearing that. He looked at Nagito, trying to see if there's any way that he was tricking him or just trying to make him happy. But there was no trace of deceit in him. In fact, before he was pulled away impatiently by the prison warden to take him back into Bonami's care. I don't want to read this, that's why I'm reading fast. Because it's just cringe. Taken back into Monami's care, Nagito nodded, confirming his claims, and had his hand briefly caressing his still flat belly for good measure. As the soldiers recovered Taro, his green eyes never left Nagito's gray ones, but they soon softened for a split second to a sort of resigned pride and joy, knowing that at least his beloved pet will not be alone in this world without him. Nagito reflexively felt like going forward, but he was held back by Monami as a firing squad marched in and stood in place. He watched helplessly as the soldiers made Rantaro stand properly on his assigned target spot while the firing squad held their shotguns close to their head. They wanted to blindfold Rantaro, but Rantaro shook his head, refusing it because he wanted to keep Nagito in sight until his last breath.
Are you
Is
just going
there?
to stop? Are we not going to read anymore?
No, we should read more.
Alright.
Oh, dude, there's another cookie one. It's called Cookie Come in My Mouth.
Oh my god, this one's really long. 13 minutes left. Are you sure?
Lawrence, look at this guy's username. Lawrence, you need to see this man's username.
Okay, fine. I hate everything.
Alright, continue reading. How long is
Alright,
this?
fine.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, can we just not do this one? Can we, like, do it later?
Oh my god!
Can we, like, do this later? Can we, like, do this later?
I'm sorry, but look at the image at the top.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, no. Do you want to finish this? I
Later.
I want to finish this right now, Lawrence. Just get it out of the way. Or do you
So,
just not? Okay, fine. Let's just not do it because I don't want you to kill your throat.
sure.
Oh, I know he's dead. It doesn't matter. You won't do that voice anymore.
Remember the voice I made for this guy?
Ash, fine. Why did I Google cock and? Oh yeah, that's how I found this.
And stop recording.